Hi everybody, it's Beth. Today I'm making a Christmas ribbon wreath. I used 8 rolls of 2.5-inch wired ribbon, a little sign, zip ties, and a 14-inch wreath ring, all from Dollar Tree. I started by taking 4 of the ribbons, opening them up, and putting them one on top of the other, and then just letting them fall to the ground. Pinch the end of all 4, and then you're going to be working with the second ring in. You place the end of all 4 of those ribbons against that second ring. Put a zip tie around the ribbons and that ring. And then close that zip tie and pull it nice and tight in the back. And then I opened up all 4 of those ribbons and then made a loop. And the loops I made were about 8 inches. I typically do them between 7 and 8 inches. This one is 8, so I just pinched that, held it against that second ring, took another zip tie, wrapped it around that second ring as well, and then closed up the zip tie, tucked it in the back, and then pulled that nice and tight. So the loop should look just like that. And then what I didn't measure again. I just took my next piece of ribbon and looped it up to match it to the first loop I had made. And then just continue doing the same thing. Zip tie around the end of that loop, tucking it in the back and tightening it. You will need to do 4 of these loops in each section all the way around, so you'll end up having 24 loops altogether. The first set of 4 ribbons fills up half of the wreath ring, so you'll have 3 of the sections completely filled. And then I just cut off the excess and tucked it in the back, and then started with my next set of 4 ribbons, just how you started the first one. And then you complete that, filling it in until you have all sections filled. After the last section is filled, I just cut off the excess ribbon and turned it around and just pulled all the zip ties nice and tight, and then cut off the excess. And then you'll take all the loops that you made and spread them open so you can see all of the different ribbons you had stacked on top of each other. And you'll do that until you have it all completely filled in all the way around. Next, I grabbed this sign and just removed the ribbon, and I'll only be using the truck part. And I just held it on there to see where I wanted it. I'll be using zip ties to attach it. So you just take 2 zip ties and start looping them, but leave them open so they're little circles. And then I just kept measuring where I wanted it on there and kind of trying to remember where I needed to place them. So I take the zip tie and glue it where I'm going to be needing to attach it. Just put some hot glue on the truck and place down the zip tie. I did it with both where I'm going to need them to attach. and then just added some extra glue and made sure they were nice and dry before I moved on. Take another zip tie through one of the loops and then tuck it in between some of the ribbons, and then flip it over and close that zip tie. And then I did the same thing with the other one. And that is it. You have a super pretty wreath, and it's very easy to make. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.